my distinct pleasure to welcome Lieutenant Governor Polito back to the city of Brockton. And the Lieutenant Governor visited here more than once during the campaign, and even took the time on a visit to take a walking tour of our downtown. So when we had a chance to talk a little bit about economic development today, she was very familiar with projects that we have underway and sites that we have. As a mayor here in the Commonwealth, I'm extremely pleased that Governor Baker has established developing strong partnerships between his administration and cities as a top priority. And I'm even happier that he's placed Lieutenant Governor Polito in a leadership role in that effort. And it's really significant that Lieutenant Governor Polito is here with us today in Brockton. I do want to make it a point to publicly thank the governor for fulfilling his campaign promise to release $100 million in Chapter 90 road repair money that had been tied up. That's right. We've already been given the confirmation $1 million of that money is coming directly here to Brockton. And I think it would be the understatement of the year to say that our infrastructure and our roads here in the city desperately need help. And we're looking forward this spring to using that $1 million very wisely here in the city. Our administration here in Brockton shares many common goals with the governor and the lieutenant governor. We share a vision for economic opportunity and development, safe and clean neighborhoods, investing in gateway cities, and we share a lot of the governor, the lieutenant governor's commitment to accountability in government and reducing red tape and promoting best practices, something that we have already tried to embrace here in Brockton, but are really excited now with the governor, lieutenant governor looking to implement this on a statewide basis. I know as a relatively new, relatively inexperienced mayor, the resources that will be made available to us here in Brockton through this compact that the governor, lieutenant governor are establishing will be very important. So, Lieutenant Governor, thank you so much for being here. We're looking forward to working with you to help develop small business, foster entrepreneurship, and create economic opportunities here in the city of Brockton. So thank you for being here, and I'll invite you to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here with Mayor Carpenter and all of you in this beautiful City Hall in the City of Champions. And I remember coming back here during the summer months on a much sunnier and brighter day than today, but it's really a pleasure to be able to return today as your Lieutenant Governor, working alongside Charlie Baker, Governor Baker, to be able to partner with the mayor and his staff, the opportunity to meet with Rob and many of you here in this room that get up every day, love your work as public servants, and you're here on the front lines, literally, working hard to make Brockton a great place for your kids to have a good opportunity in school, for safe neighborhoods, and just general opportunity to work and to be able to climb that ladder to achieve more for yourself and your families. But you are partners with us, and the message today is that we want you to know that the governor and I value the work that you do, but it is not just a one-way street. It's not something that you can do alone, and it's not something that we in state government can do alone. That's why the very first executive order that Governor Baker signed was this order that forms the Community Compact Cabinet, and he's asked me as your Lieutenant Governor to be the lead champion for our cities and towns. And the executive order does a few things. Number one, it elevates the relationship between our cities and towns and state government to the cabinet level, and that the cities and towns, your mayor, will have a direct line to me as your Lieutenant Governor. That's number one. Number two, it also takes the Division of Local Services, which works under the Department of Revenue, and elevates that position as a direct line to me so that we will have support and resources available to strengthen this relationship between our cities and towns and state government. And the third part is that we value the work that you do, and I know that you expect state government to also do a good job. So we want to recognize the best practices, the good decision-making, the forward thinking that you embrace here in the city of Brockton, and we on the state level want to be a good partner with you. So when it comes to cutting red tape, or looking at those unfunded mandates, or being able to partner with you and invest in the infrastructure that you need to develop and grow jobs and opportunities in your downtown, we want to be there with you. So I'm very pleased to be able to make this one of our first stops to come back and deliver this message to you, that you have a seat at our table, that this is the beginning, I hope, of a very strong and productive partnership, and just thank you very much for what you do, and a particular shout out to your DPW for the hard work that you've had to put out there over the past few weeks. I know we got another big storm coming, so be safe. Thank you for what you do, and I'm available to take any questions should anyone have them. Thank you very much.